All right, what's going on, everybody? I am here with Mr. Fabian Nicieza, the co-creator of Deadpool. Now, you guys know who Deadpool is, the Merc With A Mouth. It is awesome to meet you, man. How you doing today?
I'm doing really good. How are you?
We're having a great time. Now, of course, we already know you're the co-creator of Deadpool. That right there speaks enough for itself without us having to go into it and over. I want to talk about your other projects. I want to talk about the other things that you do in the world of comics, in the world of your art, in the world of your everyday life. Give us some insight.
All right. As far as comics go, I luckily don't do that many comics anymore because about 10, 15 years ago, I just started gravitating towards other opportunities.
Right.
I did complete a comic project that is on Webtoon right now, which is a digital publisher. Download the app for free for your phone or your iPad, or go to webtoon.com. It is sort of like the Netflix of comics, except it's free to subscribe right now. You can get hundreds, if not thousands, of comics on that site for free. I co-created a project called Outrage with Riley Brown, who is an artist I worked with on Cable and Deadpool several years ago. And Outrage basically is a character that emerges out of your social media device and beats the crap out of you if you're being an idiot on social media.
I think a lot of people need that.
Well, the original idea for the character happened when I read somebody say something stupid online, and I thought, wow, wouldn't it be great if I could reach through their computer and smack them in the face? And then I thought, hey, wait a minute, what if? And then that's how Outrage developed.
I read comments like that and posts like that every single day where stupid
we
people,
all do.
And I just want to show up at the house.
And sometimes we're the stupid ones too.
That is true.
We can all be guilty of being inappropriate on social media.
I've said some dumb things on social media in my past, but I try to keep
I was talking about me. And I meant we the general, not you in specific. He's never said anything stupid on social media.
Don't go back to 2010.
26 chapters of Outrage are online on Webtoon right now, free to read. And it's like a self-contained season of the property. We may do a second season with Webtoon. We don't know yet. We're talking to them now. But there is, story-wise, there's opportunities to do more. But right now, we're very happy with the one season we have. Most definitely.
Now, I didn't know that you worked on some stuff at DC. I'm learning something new.
I was under contract at DC for 5 years, from 2008 to 2013.
Beautiful.
And I've done a few things here and there since then. But my time at DC wasn't always great. It wasn't always a lot of stuff that I was excited about working on, but the one thing I did get to do, two things I got to do actually. One was to write Tim Drake as Robin and Red Robin quite a bit, and since he's one of my favorite characters, I loved getting to do that. The other thing I got to do is write my favorite comic and character since I was 6 years old. That is Dick Grayson, and I got to write him in Nightwing. I got to write him as Robin. I got to write him as Batman, and just recently I got to script him as Rick Grayson, the new version of the character. I'm the only person, I think, in the history of comics who's gotten to write all 4 versions of the character.
That's what you call history and knowledge, and it has been dropped on you today here.
And I love Dick Grayson, so it was a lot of fun.
Most definitely. Now, what can everybody find you on social media? We want to make sure everybody can find where you are, what you do.
You can hear me pontificate about entertainment, life, and often politics on Twitter. It is at Fabian Nicieza, just like it's spelled behind me. I'm also on Facebook. You can send me a friend request and be put on a 1 or 2 year waiting list because I have 1,000 people. I have 5,000 friends and I have 1,000 people on my waiting list. I may have to talk to my niece here about setting up a fan page. I keep ignoring doing it. But I go on Facebook. I don't do that much on Instagram, even though I am on Instagram at Nicieza. And that's more than enough social media for me.
Exactly. Now, last thing I want to ask you is, how does it feel coming to these conventions, meeting so many different people?
I actually enjoy it a lot. I didn't do conventions for almost 15 years because I was coaching my kids' travel soccer teams, and then they also had other sports and travel sports they were doing. So all year long, it was something going on weekends, and I wasn't doing much comic writing, so I didn't feel the need to go out and promote stuff. So in the last 5 years, I've been going out again, and I get to go out as the co-creator of Deadpool now that his popularity has really risen, and it's great because I've gotten to go all over the country, but also to different countries as well. And it's the one thing that's uniform across the world, no matter where I am, is that the fans who come to these shows 99% of them are good people who are here to have fun, who enjoy the medium, who enjoy the entertainment world, and want to share in that love. So it's almost always nothing but positive interactions with fans. You're gonna always get the occasional knucklehead, and that's all right. They actually make it kind of fun when you get the occasional knucklehead.
Because then you get to see the action when you're getting ready to kick the person out.
Yeah, yeah. But overall, the interactions are super positive, and it's really nice to see that the things we all share are that we enjoy in our entertainment properties completely can supersede region, religion, race, creed, any of that stuff, any of that stupid stuff. What it does is it helps create a bond because you have a shared passion, a shared love, a shared interest, and that's great because it crosses regionalities, anything like that. Normally, a guy like me coming to Alabama would get his ass kicked because I'm just a Jersey mouth, right? But here I am at a convention and I get along with everyone.
Is this your
it's
first time
wonderful.
in Alabama?
No, second time. I was in Huntsville a couple of years ago.
Gotcha. Yeah, we were just in Huntsville last weekend at the Huntsville Pop Culture Expo. So
yeah,
we
it was a good show. I went a
up
couple years
and
ago.
down the Interstate 65.
I mean, I wasn't allowed below the Mason-Dixon line for several years, just a few outstanding warrants. It's all cleared up now. But anytime I do get to go down, it takes you away from the Fox News, MSNBC News vacuum that is not real.
Right.
Really, it isn't. And it just lets you see people, no matter what region you're in, as people.
You know? Well, really appreciate you coming out to talk to us today.
I appreciate it.
We're having a great time.
Me talking to Groot's head.
Hey, you got to be innovative at Founders Anonymous.
Next time you got to put the microphone down. Little Groot crotch. Hello there.
We're having a good time. River Region Comic Con 2019. We'll see you guys later.